it's Victoria here from the Barn Door Boutique and Art Studio. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Hey, this month of May is flying by. I am blown away. I must be just really busy. How about you guys? Do you feel the same? Hi, Brenda. Well, let's see, March, April flew by. This month is flying by. Before you know it, it's June. It blows me away. It's just going so fast. But I have had a lot of things going on. 3 businesses I'm holding down with my son. One with my son Dallas for the Dallas Auto Detailing, and also my Barn Door Boutique, and then the Montana Girl Clothing Company. So that's probably why it's going by so fast for me. But listen, I made the cutest thing and I wanted to share it with you. I made a bird feeder type of thing. And I first want to show you what I made it out of. I got these boards for $1 at Hobby Lobby. $1 before they closed in Montana because they weren't even open for pickup or anything. So $1, I got these boards. It just says welcome. It was for St. Patrick's Day, and this is what the back looks like. So I turned this into, are you guys ready? Because it's really cute. Look at this. It's a birdhouse, so the birds can make a nest. This is ceramic clay pot, or a ceramic pot, a teapot actually. I'll get you a side view. And then, so the birds, I'll just turn it around. This is what the back looks like. Hi, Natasha. So anyway, and then I wanted to show you the roof is made out of leftover scraps of molding. This is what the molding looks like. Anyway, super fun. Can you believe it came from this? From this board? So with a little creativity, I hope to inspire someone to make a cute birdhouse for the yard. The birds are supposed to make a nest in here, and then you put bird seed in the little teacup. So anyway, that is my new little fun thing to do. I am trying to think of what to do with this lid because it's so cute. Oh, Brenda, that would be awesome. I'm so sorry about Leroy. I hope that he's getting better, Brenda. Please give him our love. He's been in my prayers, honest to God. I hope that he gets better soon. Tell him I love him. Okay? All right, so I don't want to get rid of this little cup, so I don't know what to do with it. Like either put it here for decoration or maybe on top. I don't know. Haven't figured it really out yet. Right? Maybe even up here. I don't know. Kind of haven't figured that out, but I'm moving on to making more. So I wanted to go ahead and show everyone how to do this today. I'm going to put this aside. Put it down here. So how you make this is I took this board. I'm going to measure this board for you. I pre-cut out all of my pieces just to make it easier for me. And it's kind of more exciting too when you build it all together. You don't have to keep getting up and down and moving all your little mechanisms on the saw. Okay, so this is a 32-inch board. I took off these back pieces and sanded them down, sanded the whole back of the board. Now, I just want to tell you something about this. Today, I want the lines, the barn look lines. But the thing is, when I've worked with this board making other projects, no matter how much I painted it, seems like the words were showing through. Not the colors, but like an indentation. Plus, when I tried to sand this off, it must be stickers on here because it like melts. The paint or whatever this is literally melts, and it melts onto my sander. So it's really kind of icky stuff to work with. So I am gonna try using a thicker paint today, and hopefully it won't show through because I really do want to use the lines. So anyway, so you get your pieces. So what I did is I cut 7, took this board, cleaned it all up, you know, sanded everything down except for the front. I cut 7.5 inches off the bottom. I just marked it, cut it off. That's gonna be your tray. That's gonna be your tray for the teacup to sit on. Okay, so get all your pieces cut. Now you can use, I'm making a couple birdhouses. Once I find something, I just have to do a few. So you're gonna need to cut at a 45-degree angle. I used these scrap pieces of molding. I just think it gives it a little bit more interesting of a cut. I also cut some of these just out of little fence planks I wanted to make for my roof. And those were cut at a 45-degree angle. I like the barn kind of look, or the fence picket, or not picket, I guess that would just be a fence look. So this is gonna be for a different birdhouse I'm doing. So for this one, and what I can tell you, this is plastic. This is not wood. They do have wood at Home Depot you can use. I was just using what I had here. So if you want to pick a piece up, I think it's like $6, but it's super long. So if you even have paint sticks work too. Just got to cut the angles, and the most important part is make sure you sand inside for these to actually adhere properly. So, because what we're aiming for, I'm going to put this. What we're aiming for is, hi Todd. So what we're aiming for is here's your board, and then we want this to connect here. And it's at a 45-degree angle, so it's gonna, if it's properly cut, it'll work perfectly for you. Okay, so now that I've got all my pieces cut, I'm gonna go ahead and paint my board. You can decorate it, stencil it, however you want. So I think for this board, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, my teapot I'm gonna be using, let me show it to you. The new one I'm gonna use. So these were $12, these little teapots. So I thought I would use that one. Look at this cute bee one. Stop it. How cute is that? How adorable is this little bee teapot? Actually, let's cut this. I want you to see this. This is so cute. Home Goods. Super cheap. This one was $12. I just saw it and I said, oh my God, I have to have that one. Oh, look, it even comes, look at, the teapot is separate. Oh, and the lid comes off here. If I can figure out how the lid comes off. Oh, it screws off. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's got little niches inside. Oh my God, look, it has a little bee on the top. How cute is that? So if oh gosh, I don't know now. I don't know which one I want to do. Okay, so here's your board. This would go on, you would glue it like that. And then your cup is gonna sit down here. And now I've got to find something to do with the lid because it's got the little bee on it. Let me show you. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, I just love this. Maybe I should do with this one. It's really, I think I'm going to, instead of this one. What do you guys think? Bee or another shabby chic? What do you guys think? Bee shabby chic. They're both kind of shabby chic. Anyways, okay. I think I'm going to use the B. I just think it's adorable. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'll save this one. And before I start into this, I want to show you something else I was working on. Let me show you. Well, I'm done with it now, but I wanted to show you what I made. Okay. So I made this for, I'm in the middle of trying to buy a new house, and I made an offer on a house. They accepted my offer. Now I'm trying to sell my condo in Moraga, and as soon as that sells, I can move into my new house. So and so there's a contingent. It's a contingent offer. Pray for me. Pray for me that it goes through. Okay. So anyway, this is to decorate. You can put fun things on. Now, I fastened. Okay, how I made this. I'm just going to show you. So I took balls, like I got 1-inch wood balls, and then I've got, if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, you can buy these round pieces of wood. You can buy these. They're already done for you. These ones came this size, so it worked out perfect. They do come longer, so you can make this as long or as short as you want. If you want to, okay, so this is like to hold fun stuff. You know, if this is in your kitchen, salt and pepper shakers, or Christmas things, Easter things, just to decorate, make fun things. You can put, this one I put the 1-inch balls on the top round, so if you want to put apples, bananas, or whatever, you guys get the idea, right? So what I did is I just used the 1-inch balls for the stand. I got this from Home Depot. This one came from Home Depot. Now, I wanted one more level because you know I'm always extra. So I ordered this online. So this is 12-inch, 10-inch, 8-inch. So I can do this. And I can actually, and then I kind of went shabby chic with it, and I went to Hobby Lobby and got this little doorknob thing. Hi, Stace. Yeah, a little bit. Still got a whole freaking thing going on. I'm so irked about it. But anyway, so I decided not to glue all this together because I wanted the option to take it apart or put it together. You know, I can make it yay, you know, and then just, so, you know, you can just like put little stuff on it. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna, oh, you put your little teapot on it, you know, on the bottom, a little rabbit. I haven't finished, I never did anything with that rabbit. Just little trinket things you have. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, it's 4th of July, so you might want to decorate stuff with 4th of July, just to kind of put on there. I don't know. So you get when a call came in. I'm so sorry. So, anyways, so I could even just do that. I could change it out any way I wanted to. So anyways, I just want to show you that. I painted this with chalk paint, and it gives a really neat finish with the chalk paint. So, okay, so I just wanted to show you what I had done there. Super easy project to do. Okay, so let's get going on this one. So I did decide to go ahead and I'm gonna paint my board yellow. I'm gonna grab my yellow paint. Hold on a second. I hope it's in here. I had been working at home, so I was moving stuff back and forth. Nope, let me go grab it off the shelf. Okay. I'm gonna use the Waverly Yellow. I think that's gonna be really pretty. This is Waverly chalk paint. Actually, this is called Maze. I got this one at Walmart. So like I said, I do want to use, I'm going to try it. If it doesn't show through, that will be great. Otherwise, I will just use this side, but I really want the lines if this won't show through. So I'll try it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to kind of rough it up a little bit with sandpaper. I'm not going to sand it off because I told you there's a problem with the sticker on it. So I'm just going to rough it up so the paint sticks good. And I'm going to pay attention to the edges of whatever sticker that is on there. So I'm just giving it just a little light something. And I'm going to go over it with white first. Roughing it up just helps the paint adhere. And because this had a sticker on it, or paint, I can't, it's kind of probably toxic or something because I can smell it. It can't be that good for you. I probably should be wearing a mask. Yes, absolutely, Brenda. You can definitely use a fence post. I just went this route. I was just more focusing on because it was only $1. But yes, you could use a fence post. Even like my friend, they took apart a dresser, and she's using pieces of the dresser because it was really good wood. So why not, right? Okay. Let me just wipe this off a little bit. Oh, so stinky. A lot of it came off really good, but like I said, I've done this before. And it still for some reason shows through, but or the edges do. So I don't know, maybe this will work. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of that grain on. I actually feel like this is working better than my electric sander. Okay. All right, that's good enough. My arm's getting very tired. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a coat of white paint. Now, also, I know people have asked me, can you just spray paint the boards? You can spray paint the boards. I just find that using acrylic or chalk paint, it has a nicer finish, and it gives just such a little heavier of a surface, I think. covers a little more. I just think it's, I don't know. I prefer. That's just all I'm saying. You could try it if you want. So this is a new paint. Let's see where my little pad is. Just gonna make sure the dust is out of the cracks. Also, if you wanted to, you can eat, if you have thin pieces of board, more rustic I think is the cutest. You can put if you have 3 small boards that are about this size and they're separated, you can just put it together and put a piece of wood in the back to hold them together and just drill the piece of wood across them. I've done that a million times, but this one just happened to come like this. So I thought this is good. Makes my life a little easier. Okay, so I can start painting. And I'm gonna grab my little palette. I always think when I start, I've got everything that I need, and I swear I never do, but that's just it. Who cares? Get this one. So I like to, you know, coat everything, give it a sealer before I put my regular color on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint this white, and it acts as a sealer. And I don't need it to be heavy, it can just be very light because it's just underneath. I was gonna do a, hi Maria. I was gonna do like a tutorial tonight on a watermelon wreath, but I've been very going through some sinus situations, so I thought I'll just give myself a break for tonight, but I had to be down here anyway. So I thought I'll just do a little quick tutorial on this, making a birdhouse. For those of you, if you've jumped on, this is what we're making. This cute little shabby chic birdhouse and bird feeder. This is what we're working on. I got my heater on. I don't have my blow dryer here today, but it should dry pretty fast. It's already drying pretty quick. I think we're gonna be okay. I really don't see anything coming through. And then when we put the chalk paint on, it'll be a little thicker. So I think it'll work out fine. Okay, so that's gonna be my coat for the front. Now I'll go ahead and work on the sides here while this dries. I'm trying to think what kind of design I want to put in the front because I'm doing bees. So, I wonder what I could do. You know what, I didn't even realize I'm wearing my bee apron today. It must be in the cards. I think I'm supposed to be doing bees today. And just so you guys know, this is recorded, so you can always go back and watch the replay if you don't have time to watch the whole project. And that's fine. Just in case if anybody needs to know what I'm doing, I'm making this little shabby chic birdhouse and feeder. And that's what I'm working on. Okay, front's doing pretty good. Okay. I just wanted to get this painted, and then while it's drying, I can work on the roof parts. Add a little more paint. Sorry, you guys. So dealing with the sinus thing. I hope this inspires someone to do one. It really is a fun project. I know, Brenda, you will be. Leroy can help you when he gets better. Boy, this wood's really taken up a lot of paint. Sometimes drier woods do that. If you're wondering why I don't put a whole bunch, it says, if you get a chance, can you show us your finished birdhouse again? I'm going to do one. Oh, yeah. Just 1 second. I sure will. Almost done with this, and then I'll bring that out for you. Gosh, this almost took up a whole one, a whole small bottle, just for your reference, just so you know. But these are only 50 cents from Walmart. They're really cheap. I don't recommend the dollar store paints. They just really don't cover very well. Okay, so I'm gonna go put this by the heater, and then I can work on the roof. And I'll show you again the stick this over here. Okay. So I got that going in front of the heater. This is the birdhouse that we're doing. That's so much paint on me. So, do you have any questions, Brenda? So the roof line, I can measure the roof line. You can make the roof line as long as you want. And I'll just tell you, because, you know, I'm doing all the cutting, give yourself a little extra in case you make mistakes. So when you're cutting, you know, start off with a really longer piece, like double this, because I made a few mistakes. Like I cut my, when you're cutting, you got to flip it over to cut at your angle, otherwise it's the wrong angle. You know, I'm sure this very, you know, you totally get it. So you can make, like this next one, I'm going to make my roof line just a little bit longer than this one. So this roof line was 6 inches, and the next one I'm doing is 7 inches. So you can do what you want. You could even shorten this board if you wanted to, you know. And then I just used E6000 to glue the pot on. They also have like, it's called nails or something like that. Something nails, it works pretty good too. I was wondering if you could drill into this, but I didn't want to take a chance and crack it. If I ever get a piece that I ruin or something, I'm going to try it for sure. And then it dries clear. This one did not, the pot didn't dry clear because what happened is the paint, the glue kind of melted the paint. It didn't do that. This stayed clear, but when it touches the paint, but I can just, you can just go over it with your paint. So your chalk, I use chalk paint on this one. So, and then I stenciled just to put a design in the background. I just took a stencil and stenciled it. I think I'm going to use So I'm just showing you the angles and stuff, how it is. You should use wood glue, but for this one I just used hot glue for the roof. I just hot glued the roof on. Hi, Jen. So, since we're using, I'm going to be using the bee pot today, I think I have a really cute stencil I want to use. I'm going to paint the board yellow and then stencil white over it. Let me show you. This is the one. I mean, you could even do words if you wanted to. If you wanted to write, you know, hello or welcome or anything, you can just use your stencil. So this is the stencil I used. I don't clean my stencils. I'm really not good about that. Oh well. So this is the stencil I used for the background of this one. I just did it white against the green, and I think that looks blue. That looks really blue. Oh, I gotta wash my brush off. Okay, I think on this bee one that I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna use this strip, or this one, down the center of it. I think that would be pretty, white over the yellow. So I have to paint this. This is where the teacup is gonna go on. So I need to paint that. I'm gonna use another brush. And I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna care about that. I'm just gonna paint over it. This is gonna go down the bottom anyway. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna kind of see if there's any rough edges. Clean it up a little bit. Says Dallas is watching. Dallas is in the next room working. It says Dallas is watching.
I'm trying to see if you're still on.
What, do you have to do something?
I need the hose.
You can do it. It's okay. You guys might hear a little bit of noise because Dallas's shop is connected to my shop, so he needs to connect the hose real quick. So if you hear any noise, my apologies. Shouldn't be too bad. Thank you, Brenda. You just want to get it all covered. This is yellow is going to go over this, but it really helps. Sorry, the sawdust gets in my throat. It really helps the look of the paint when you paint it. It does make a difference, honestly. I have not. I have a mask my friend made me. I need to wash it so I can use it because honestly, this sawdust is, especially since I don't know what I'm breathing in when I'm trying to take that paint off, who knows? Just pray for the best. If God takes me out through paint or crafting, then I died a happy woman, right? Okay, so I'm not going to worry about this right now. I want to let this front dry, and then I'll go ahead and I got to paint the peaks. And I think the front of that board is just about done. Let me just check it. I'm going to just a little bit more front and back. We'll just let it go because I still have to paint these things. You want to see another one I'm going to do? I just might as well show you. I thought this would be so cute. This little watering can. So I'm going to do the watering can and this little pot. So it'll be like that on a board. But this is going to be more rustic. It's so cute. Oh, and then I want to put some sunflowers. It reminded me when I saw my sunflowers back there. I think that would be super cute. Hi, Hall. You must be on break. Holly, I just want to show you what we're doing. I'm making this little birdhouse and bird feeder I made. This is what I'm teaching right now. So I'm working on another one. And it's, believe it or not, I got these little wood for $1. I'll show. I'm making out of these boards that I got for $1 at Hobby Lobby on a clearance, 80% off. So that's what I'm making it out of. Just thought I would show you. So I know these are white already, but it does have an unfinished line, which I cut off, so I have to kind of paint that. That's why we're gonna go ahead and just give it a little touch up. This is just old piece of molding. Hi, Tiff. Good to see ya. I'll show you, I don't know if you caught what we were making, but I'll just show you again. We're making these bird houses. Just out of teapots. You can get these teapots like at the, thrift stores. Mostly, they're real cheap. Home Depot, $12. Not Home Depot, Home Goods, I'm sorry. So inexpensive to do. Such a cute project. I think that's cute enough even to put in your bedroom. I would put my jewelry in it. You know. Hi, Sue. I don't know if you caught Sue, but we're making these little shabby chic bird feeders. This is what we're working on today. And, these are just little scrap pieces. I'm using the roof line of molding. I'm sure, Sue, you have a bunch of, you could probably get your hands on these. Just a real fun, cute project to do. So this new one that I'm teaching today, I'm actually doing these little bees, the honeybees. Look how cute this is. So this is going to be my teapot. This is the bird feeder part. And this little top has a little bird or a bee in it. So I'm going to do kind of like the bee theme. And it has little bees on the side. Isn't that super cute? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So hopefully it turns out super cute. I kind of feel like my board might be a little long. I might end up cutting it down a little bit because my shapes are smaller. So I really need to make sure that I'm going to scale it to the shape, the size of the shapes. I could just run it through the saw real quick and just shorten the board. It would not be a problem. And just a little hint, a little note, when you cut these, these are plastic, so you got to make sure you sand the 45-degree angle down for them to connect properly. Otherwise they won't go together very good. So I think that board is just about ready to be painted yellow. Right on time. Okay. I'm going to put these over by the heater so they dry. I'm going to wipe my hands off. Okay. This board is ready to be painted yellow. I'm going to wipe off my hands a little bit. Towels. You know, this is, oh, I can't even use the sink right now because Dallas is using it for his work, so I just have to do the best I can. I'll just put my hands in the water. My paintbrush water. We have to share around here. Okay. I think that's gonna work. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm going to use this yellow. Try to clear off my table a little bit. Come on. These are not the easiest things to get into here. Okay. Sorry, this is theirs. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay. All right. Now we can get going on the yellow. I'm gonna grab another brush. I'm just kind of pouring on my paint a little bit. Ooh, that's gonna be so pretty. Now to accent it, I'm going to accent it with white so, you know, the pot will stand out. Sometimes you get like a little piece of I think that was string or something from the glue. I didn't even check to see if I have the right screws. I hope I do. I think I should. I kind of have a mismatched collection of screws and nails. I can kind of see if I can make use for. Okay. I like the yellow because it's so nice and cheery. Sorry about the noise in the background if you guys hear it. Dallas is working. Okay. I think it's going to need another little coat of yellow. Just gonna add a little bit more. We may not be able to finish this in one video, but I'll try. So I think what I'm gonna need to do is we're probably gonna have to cut this video off while this dries, because the paint is gonna take a little while to dry. So what I'll do is I will say goodbye for now, let this dry, come back, and then we'll stencil it and then put it together. Okay? Does that sound okay with you guys? All right, I will see you in just a little bit, probably about an hour or so. All right, guys, I'll be back. Bye-bye.